Hello, and welcome to yet another match of the Galactic Pod Racing Circuit. I am Paige, joined today by Nacho Brado, and we've got a hell of a match for you today. Oh,
absolutely. Yeah, this is going to be a really tight match.
Yeah, Nektarn and Zalaskalar. For any context, they both had near identical matches with me. So they should be very evenly matched.
So yeah, starting on Gauntlet here, one of our qualifying tracks.
And I believe one of our most picked tracks in the tournament now. Yes, it is in a three-way tie for second most picked track with Bunta Training Course, Gauntlet, and Inferno is the tie. Quick little aside, what do you think our most picked track is?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of cheating, because I'm looking at it too.
Okay.
But Bumpy's Breakers.
Yeah, that's surprising. Oh, we're off. I no longer have to vamp.
Hooray!
So, Gauntlet. It is the longest track in the game by distance. It is the second longest by time, and it is the easiest in the invitational circuit by a decent margin, but Nektarn clipping that, trying to hold the boost.
Oh,
and
no.
Zalaskalar... Oh, that was weird. You see what happened on Zalaskalar's side?
Oh, I was trying to put the sync in when it happened.
He didn't get the jump boost, but what he got was... He didn't get the jump, but what he got was not jumping and holding the boost. It was really weird. Overall, it's going to cost a little bit of time, but it looked really cool and kept him up on good heat.
The turn going for the slightly faster route there through the canyon section.
And then the slightly worse line of trying to hold the boost on that sidewall.
Yes.
And let's see, bowl jump for Zalaskalar? Yep.
Looking like it. And turn do the same.
Yep.
Yes, he is.
Oh, God.
That was close.
Yep. Nektarn did it with no off throttle and less airtime. That was a faster bowl cut. Or bowl jump. Bowl cut is something different. Which we've only seen once or twice in tournament. All right, coming up to... If Nektarn can do this tube cleanly, it's a great comeback mechanic, just because it is one of the harder tubes, especially with how Zalaskalar is spinning. What the hell? He made it through, but that was a really dicey approach.
They both make it through.
Yep, that's very clean for both. It's not that far off. 144 versus 147? Yeah, 3 seconds exactly. That's less of a gap than the death would account for. Nektarn is slowly closing that gap. I don't know if there's enough time, though.
I think as long as he keeps his lines clean and don't crash again.
It could be very close. All right, Zalaskalar got the jump cleanly this time, but he goes far left. Do they not know about the fake off-road? Okay, Nektarn does.
Nektarn does. Yeah, I don't know if Zalaskalar does or not. It's very interesting.
Yeah, for those who don't know, as you can see, a lot of this area they just drove through is off-road, but there's a weird little stretch that you can take that's not. And it's a much better line to wind up on. So in general, it's just good to save that. And this has gotten quite a bit closer. Let's see. 45.4 coming out of there. It's 2 seconds apart now.
Yeah, Nektarn is driving this slightly more cleanly.
Yep. I mean, that's Nektarn in general for you. He tends to be, like, he's very quick and very safe at the same time. It's a very scary combination to play against.
Yeah, if he doesn't crash, he's very hard to take down. All right, second shot at the Ubu tubes. Let's see what we do here.
Zalaskalar with more of his scary spinning stuff. He makes it.
He must have some kind of strat up his sleeve to get through that with that.
All right. Yes, Nektarn made up a little over a second, but he's still about 2 seconds behind. This could be very close. If either one dies, it pretty much seals it, but
yeah,
neither dies. It's one minor mistake from Zalaskalar away from being within a tenth.
Yeah, Nektarn's gonna have to really play cleanly and aggressive to try to catch back up here. Yeah, you can see Zalaskalar just goes off to the left there. Does not know that off-road track.
Probably where most of that time save comes from.
I think so, yeah. It's a much better line from Nectarn.
Yep, it's about a second and a half apart now.
Slowly but surely. Still doing that wall strat though.
I mean, it's a really satisfying strat. It might not be faster, but it's very fun.
That is true.
They do also have very different heat approaches here. Yep. Barely over a second apart, but it looks like it'll take a mistake from Zelaskalar.
Yep. Anything in the tube here is going to determine it at this point.
Yep, I mean, they both got to manage the tube boost. Nectarn, if Nectarn gets the tube boost right.
Oh no!
Zelaskalar hits the rock.
There it is.
And Nectarn got the tube boost cleanly. He would have actually been able to make up a lot of time there anyway. 5:09.21 and 5:11.70. Man.
That was crazy. All right, so now that we're past our first track here, now we're going on to the permabands for the match. Each racer here gets 2 permanent track bands.
All right, Zelaskalar with the Abyss permaban. That's probably our most popular permaban.
And against Nectarn too, that makes sense.
Nectarn seemingly banning Boonta Classic.
Yeah, so two tracks very commonly permabanned.
This one. Hectate, both of these players are on PC. Well, the re-release on Steam and GOG. Boonta Training, so we're not seeing any Tatooine today. I'm very sad about this. But that's also a very good ban against Nectarn.
Yeah, he's pretty solid.
Specifically on the skip, his full track is not as strong.
Ah, okay.
And Inferno, so 3 of the biggest skips in the game have been taken out. Doug Derby banned, no Ben. Baru Coast.
Ooh. Okay. I can really see a bullseye mirror here. Yeah, I think Nectarn's actually really good at bullseye here.
Yeah, I mean he's just good with bullseye in general.
True, that is his go-to pick.
Mm-hmm. Baru Coast. It's a hard track, don't get me wrong, but it's by far the easiest on Barunda.
Oh, I mean, when you're going up against Gravvine and Fire Mountain, yeah. That's
and Inferno. I wonder how aggressive they're both going to go on stuff like the big jump. Alright, so the beginning of this track is very straightforward. Just a couple of moderately tough turns in the city, especially if you want to hold a boost through something like that bridge. Zelaskalar taking a very conservative approach on the jump. Same with Nectarn. You can cut a lot more of that corner. Like a lot more.
Yeah, Zelaskalar very well. No, I think they're about even.
Yeah. Zelaskalar took a little bit lower heat going into here though.
Ah, okay. I heard him a little bit.
And it shouldn't make a big difference because you underheat in here no matter what, basically. And Zelaskalar with a bit of a lead.
Yeah, taking these turns a lot more aggressively than Nectarn is right now.
That's actually pretty substantial lead. Wow. Ooh, that was wide. But so was that. They took almost the exact same line through there. Nectarn holds that boost and Zelaskalar does not. That's going to be a little bit of an advantage.
They'll start holding that boost though into the pillar corridor there.
Yeah. 121.68, you're 63, and oh wow, that's a 2-second lead with clean racing from both. Zelaskalar is scary here.
Absolutely.
Anyone playing him in the future might recommend a permaban.
Take notes.
Oh, Nectarn has to take the wide route.
Oh, I didn't quite catch that.
Yeah, no, he
line there.
didn't quite make it far enough to the right. That jump is deceptively hard, even with bullseyes turning. It's very easy to oversteer and hit the wall, and it's very easy to just not make it in general.
Yeah, it does require a nose up to get over there. Keep that height.
Yeah. However, every pod in the game can make that jump. on low enough frame rate.
Yes.
On 2420, you can do it with 1.
Oh, nice.
That jump is actually how I tested frame rate affecting gravity when we first figured that out.
Okay. Because Wesker actually held that boost that time.
Yep. I mean, he went for it the previous time. He just went slightly wide. And this is a really substantial lead now.
Yeah, he's just taking all these corners so much tighter and not crashing with it. It's really impressive driving.
Yeah, it's a 4-second lead.
120 versus 121.
Low 120 and high 121 at that. So it's almost a 4-second lead at this point. Even a death, Zalaskalar could make up on.
Yeah, I can absolutely see that.
Yeah, this is... Man, he is a beast on this track.
Now he's going in there at full heat. Nectarn going in slightly less heat.
He's basically ahead by that final stretch of the hairpins for distance.
Yeah, that's very solid. For both of these guys going crashless so far.
Yeah. Much better line through there that time. And looks like he's holding that. Oh, he intentionally split it.
Yeah, I think
managed to hold it.
Letting go of tilt there, I think he wasn't going to make it.
Ooh, Zalaskalar taking that last little stretch very safe. And it's a 4:02.29.
Wow.
Yep, about a 4-second margin. That is really fast.
Yeah, that was some scary driving from Zalaskalar there. It's very, very clean all around. All right, we're tied up 1-1. All right, so Nectarn is going to be banning our pod now. See what we get.
I don't know if I don't remember if he bans Ben. Okay, Bullseye ban.
Yeah, both these guys are great at Bullseye, so it makes sense to ban him.
Okay, no APC. Nectarn is taking Zalaskalar to Beto's Wild Ride.
Then Zalaskalar's like, eyebrow raise?
No forces at all.
All right, so more than likely a Ben Mir on Beto's.
This is a track we don't actually see much of in tournament.
No, it's one of the lesser picked ones.
I mean, it's gotten 10 picks, which puts in a big tie for like 4th or 5th lowest. Yeah, Beto's, Zugga, Baru Coast, and Bunta Classic all have 10 picks. Abyss has been temp banned 46 times. The next highest is Grabvine with 21.
Wow, that's a big difference.
Fun little fact I have to throw out there. But we are off. This tunnel boost is actually really hard.
Yeah, with how small of a tunnel it is, it's so easy to just ride up the walls on accident and just crash.
I mean, the walls also kind of suck you in.
True.
Are we synced, or are they about a second apart? I can't tell.
They're synced.
Oh, Zalaskalar, that's a weird death. It wasn't to that little seam, it was to the edge of the jump.
Oh, that is weird.
I've never seen that happen on this track.
Oh man, well Nectarn now has a nice advantage now.
Yeah. Let's see if either of them goes for 10. I don't expect it from either of these two.
Nah. With Nectarn holding the boost and stuff.
Zalaskalar goes for it though.
Oh, Zalaskalar, let's go.
Totally clean entry too.
Can you get a clean exit though?
Nope.
Nah.
Cannot.
Do I blame that on commentator's curse?
Probably.
Okay.
But I mean, this is looking rough for Zalaskalar. He's got to bank on Nectarn making 2 mistakes, and Nectarn dying is just not super common.
No, it looks like he has the strats down. Nice big jump from his last part though, that was cool.
That was a weird one though. The ground like latched him down momentarily.
Yeah.
Do you see that on the second one?
Yeah. Zalaskalar going a little wide there.
Yeah, he did that in lap 1 too. So he's behind by the entire slalom.
Oof.
Yeah, that is...
Yeah, there's no chance unless Nectarn does crash.
Yeah.
But he's looking so smooth right now.
Mm-hmm. I should go back and grind out this IL. I just have fun with it. Zelascalar! Ouch!
Oh no, a third one.
And that basically seals it. There aren't 3 places for Nectarn to die at this point.
Not at all.
Like, maybe that pillar counts as 1. You can die on this jump. And boosting through here is always risky, but yeah, he's clean. Looks like it's going to be a 41.
Very nice.
That's really solid.
41, 614.
And Zelascalar, he's at least getting a sub 3 with 3 deaths.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't think he would have beaten it without those deaths.
No, I think Nectar's just way too solid there on Vito's.
Yeah, that probably would have been about a 44. Because each of those deaths seemed to cost about 4 seconds.
Oh wow, even his PB is almost 2 seconds slower than what Nectar just got. So yeah, Nectar's very strong on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So Zelascalar banning Bullseye.
Nectarn immediately banning GVG.
No surprise.
Looks like Zelascalar was actually trying to go for that.
Yep. I have to reconsider. Ooh, all right, we're going to Death Rose.
All right.
So another Ben Mir. This one's pretty fun.
There is a skip here. I'm going to ask about forces.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that little skip.
It's not even that little. It skips a decent chunk.
Does it?
I see you on the roof. This is Zelascalar's best track. Draco's right.
That is true. Yeah, Zelascalar loves this track.
His Death Rose PB in tournament is a 209.886. I know his actual PB is faster than that.
As soon as he clicks enter, we'll see. 207 is his PB.
Yeah, Nectarn's PB in tournament is a 215, so that's at least a death, probably 2.
So yeah, Nectarn's gonna have a bit of a trouble here, unless Zelascalar slips up here.
Yeah, but it's such high risk and maybe a half-second reward.
True, yeah, it's so risky.
All right, let's see. First boost for Nectarn. And he dies on the polygon there.
Oh, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah.
Freaking... I did the wrong one, didn't I?
Yeah, you synced the wrong one. Pause Nectarn for 5.
I should hopefully bring it back. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, now we're good. So Zelascalar basically ahead by the open grounds. And Nectarn going for the roof anyway.
Yep.
I can respect it. It's so much fun.
Zelascalar keeping that long boost, and Nectar did the same.
Nectarn, no. He didn't even really go for it. He's down by 4 seconds after lap 1.
Dang. I mean, that crash didn't help, but...
Yeah, I mean, that crash was 3.5 of those seconds.
Yeah, Zelascalar looking very strong here.
Mm-hmm. Very low heat. This is that's a little concerning.
Yeah, he may underheat in this section here.
He's gonna have to boost in this. Yep.
Which he does. Good.
Slight underheat, nothing major. Okay, he makes the jump.
Nectar on top again.
Hey. I'm not gonna judge, it is fun.
Yeah. I would never do it personally, but...
Not in tournament.
Yeah, if he wants to, that's all his choice.
I really should look into implementing that in my ILs, though. Oh, Zelascalar with a little bonk, but he's on higher heat than last time.
Yeah, it didn't look like he took any speed away from him.
No, I just lost the boost.
Yeah. Alright, let's see him finish out here. Does he go for out of bounds finish?
He absolutely does.
Nice.
209.49. Nectarn goes for it as well.
And gets it.
Hey, that's a lap PB.
Record.
Nice.
That's a pretty good lap, not gonna lie.
Alright, we are tied 2-2.
Yeah. My concern for both of these players is going to be their track pools. Because I know Nektarn, in my best of 9 with him, was starting to run out of tracks he was comfortable with. Zalaskalar, I don't know how deep his pool runs. Question for commentators, what's the benefit of higher heat? Higher heat just means you have boosted more. To explain the benefit of higher heat, we've got to explain underheating. If you are cooling down, you're getting ready for more boosting. If you're boosting, you're heating up. If you cool down all the way and are sitting at 0 heat, that's wasted time that you're not doing anything that benefits your boosts.
So, just to recap, banning Mars, banning Zaga, and we're going to Endoprime Centrum.
Yeah. So, when we say higher heat, that just means they're less likely to underheat, or it means they have boosted more. So you generally want to finish lap 3 on as high of heat as possible. Yes, Hecate, that's exactly it. You want to finish lap 3 on as high of heat as possible, but you also want to maximize the length of boosts for a fringe benefit. There's a lot of weird logic that gets kind of tied together, but general rule: underheat bad, overheat bad, always be charging or boosting.
Yep. Now there are cases where you can't keep from underheating.
There aren't that many of them though.
Not many, but
they do exist.
Yeah. Graveline's a good example of that.
Yeah. I mean, even in that case, you want to minimize it.
Right, yeah. Yeah, if you're going to any kind of section in a track that is very windy and you're not going to be able to boost, entering with the highest heat possible is your best benefit there. Mm-hmm. All right, we are off.
Yeah.
Track number 5. Looks like we're pretty synced already.
Yeah.
Maybe half a second.
Nektarn's about half a second out.
Oh, dude. There we go.
Yep. Slight lead for Nektarn out of the hairpin, but nothing huge.
Ooh, that was close from his last clip.
Yeah, that was real close.
On low heat, probably going to try to keep that boost. Zalaskalar drops it.
Zalaskalar, I've seen him play this track before. He likes boosting across the start line.
Okay.
So you'll see him boost here earlier.
Yeah, so he'll catch up to Nektarn very easily then with that.
Yep.
Nah, they're practically tied again at this point.
Yes, Hecate, that's a great analogy. The Mech Warrior is a great analogy. This one, though, Zalaskalar might underheat a little bit in here. Oh, well, now he's gonna underheat.
Or he's gonna crash.
Well, I mean, crashing is underheating.
Yes. Yeah, he came into that hairpin a little too hot and just could not brake in time to turn around.
This track is also, like, it looks way harder than it is. Like, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's way more straightforward than the, like, complex city section really looks.
Yeah.
Just because there's an objectively fastest route.
Just don't slide into a crevice in the wall like me.
Oh yeah.
That was so silly.
My hairpins were awful the last time I played this in tournament.
Yeah, that hair, like where his last bar was just now, like that's such a tricky section to get down correctly.
Yeah, it is without a doubt the hardest section of this track, at least for me. And I say the track's not super difficult through the city, but if you're playing at a top level and have to hold some of the really crazy boosts, that city can get real tough.
Oh yeah.
That's a 238 for Nektarn.
Very nice.
And a 242 for Zalaskalar. That's still really solid with a death.
Yeah, these guys are just returning serve back and forth. Yep. No one's broken serve yet.
I mean, that's something you'll run into with like this kind of tier of players that we're all in. All of us have a pile of tracks that we're really comfortable on. You won't find many people in the middle of the pack that are really comfortable or really strong on every track.
Yeah, only like top tier people can say they're comfortable on all 25.
Yeah, and I'm very much counting both of us in that. You're probably better on a lot of them.
There are a few tracks I don't like, though. I will say that. I
know I have a limited track pool. There are a few that I'm nowhere near as strong on.
All right, we already have our next track. Nectarn with the upside down smiley face. So we're banning
going
Ben.
Oh my god,
all right. So we're banning Ben, banning Grabvine. We're going to Fire Mountain Rally.
Hell yes! I love watching this track.
Oh, it's so fun. And they do have Bullseye too, so this will be some very, very tight and crazy racing.
So remember how we said Gauntlet is the longest track in the game by distance? This is the longest track in the game by time. It is slightly shorter by distance, but it's so much more windy, and Bullseye being the optimal pick here. At least we think. King Beam's tasking it with Ben to see, but...
Oh, yeah.
Bullseye here makes it just take longer because he is straight line slower than Ben. And you have sections like this Pyroclastic Flow Trail where it's a lot of switchbacks.
Yeah, one of the reasons why Bullseye is so good here.
And in general, it's basically just Grabvine in reverse, but swap the swamp for that.
Yep.
And swap the jungle for a volcano.
Very drastic difference.
Yeah, you know. But, like, fundamentally on layout, it's very similar. I have a dog sitting at the bottom of my chair. Alright, and we are off. At least I think this is the real one.
This is the real one.
So, ooh, Zlaslar bouncing around a bit. Ooh, that was dicey. Yep,
oh, there it is. Ouch.
That doesn't really mean much, though. We're 20 seconds into a 5+ minute hard track.
True.
If Nectarn goes deathless here, I'll be shocked, even though it's Nectarn. What?
There it is.
This track is mean.
Oh, but yeah, absolutely. Like, there's the track's tiny. There's so many winding parts.
Yeah, and Ace is right. Risky or aggressive play can make up that death very easily. Well, I say easily, but...
Yeah, if you do play risky, though, it's risky. Don't crash. It pays off. Ooh, so that's probably riding into lava there for a moment.
That's not actually that big a deal.
It just caught me off guard.
Yeah, it is a little sketch.
Alright, good old canyon section. Let's see how we do here.
In reverse. I actually find this one harder than the Grabvine one.
Really?
Yep.
Is it because you're so used to Grabvine?
I'm not that used to Grabvine. Remember, I didn't really start learning it until qualifiers.
Honestly, I think FMRs is easier. That's
yeah.
Ooh, Nectarn on full heat. That was nice.
Really nice, yeah.
150. Ooh, red engine though. Slow him down.
Bullseye's repair is really good.
It is unfortunate. A little time loss.
This track is so much fun to watch, though.
It is.
It's so cool.
Like boosting over that little jump there. And
yeah. Zlaslar with more heat coming into the flow. And braking less. I think.
Yeah, but he was taking some of those turns a little wide.
Yeah. But I think he made up some time there. Let's see.
They're roughly about 2.5.
2:39 coming into there, and 2:41. Yeah, he made up another second. He's 2 seconds down with half the track left to go. This is definitely recoverable.
Absolutely.
Okay, it looks like that lava, like that little lava drop he does is intentional. He did it again. I guess he's trying to cut a little distance. Oh,
Yeah.
God, Zelaskalar.
Zelaskalar with the bumps and Nectarn with the red engine again.
Let's see the shortcuts. Oh, Zelaskalar took that fast. That was like a 530, but he did some braking after.
Yeah, I think overall Nectarn took that a little bit quicker.
Yeah. Well, this is getting close. Oh, no, Zelaskalar!
Ah, that hurts. Just barely clipped the corner of the wall there.
148.8. That's a lap record for him. I'm pretty sure his lap records are real.
I
Even
believe
with
so.
the death, that was a 51. He would have had a 47.
Oh, man. I feel like at this point, Nectarn needs to crash in order for Zelaskalar to catch up.
Yeah. One crash is enough to make it close. Because
Yeah.
Zelaskalar is driving faster on most of this.
Yeah, Zelaskalar can keep up the risky plays. Like, he has a chance if Nectarn does screw up.
But it's Nectarn. He's been driving very safe so far.
Yes. If he takes this breaks serve.
Oh, and Nectarn already had serve. It just means Zelaskalar's got to win on 2 of Nectarn instead of 1.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Nectarn did win the coin flip.
But I need one track one.
Won the first track. Yeah.
This is still pretty close. It's entirely feasible for Nectarn to die right here, though.
Zelaskalar's driving is scaring me though.
It has to.
He was like wiggling back and forth in the volcano section. Dropping down about
Nectarn
420.
safe there.
See how low Zelaskalar goes. About 400.
Yeah. For less time though, he was low for less time. Not that
True.
it matters without a death here, and it looks like Nectarn is clean. It's gonna be like a 529, 530, 527. Right, it's on that side.
27. A PB for Nectarn as well.
That was a wow.
Very, very nice.
534 with 2 deaths. Zelaskalar probably would have won that. Yeah, his clean lap was faster.
Dang. So Nectarn with the clear advantage now.
I want to play this track now. Okay, apparently Nectarn did beat Zelaskalar's PB.
By about 1 second. Or about 3 times.
Huh. And Bullseye Band GVG. We're doing that again.
Oh, what do you mean? Neva and Drew having so fun. Smiley face.
Don't you mean Mars on FMR? Look, I'm still going to make fun of myself for that from 2 years ago.
I'll never forget that. That was great.
It is still, I think, the slowest FMR time in tournament. Sebulba's Legacy.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, this one's a bit of a high risk. That wall jump is pretty scary sometimes.
Yep, learned that from experience. Now I'm going to play FMR, though.
Man, Bullseye banned here, too. So...
That's going to be Ben's.
Yeah, it has to be. I mean, I guess technically one of them could pick Mars if they're uncomfortable with Ben, but they would be at a disadvantage there.
Honestly, for me, Mars is harder here. Just because he's so big.
Yeah, his size definitely does not help with how small Sebulba's Legacy is.
Since Mars is so wide, sure, his handling is good for Doug Derby and Sebulba's Legacy. It just looks rougher.
Yeah, it looks like you're about to go crash into a corner. I wouldn't know. I use Bullseye here. Smiley face.
I mean, I basically hard commit to Ben. I mean, if Ben's banned, my go-to isn't even Bowls here. Normally, it's Elan. Just because his handling's a bit better for it.
That's fair. Nectarn dropped the boost there. See?
Oh no. Oh, his last star goes too low. No, Nectarn too.
Nectarn just like somehow clipped the corner there.
Oh, that's a very common death there. The last star with an extra second over that.
Well, let's see if Salaskar can clutch this out.
Is this the first time they both died on a track?
I don't think so. But I can't remember. Maybe.
No, they both died on Gauntlet.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
There we go.
Salaskar makes it that time.
So is Nectarn. He almost hit the far wall. But Salaskar 2.5 ahead, just from that. So he's 2.5 up.
Yeah, if he, even if another rough wall, I think he has this.
Mm-hmm. I mean, barring a death.
Right. Yeah. Good so far.
Yep, that looked good.
All right, moment of truth. That was so close. Nectarn makes it clean. Alright, very nice. 4-3.
See where we go next.
Yeah, this match is intense.
Yeah. Living that is not that uncommon, Ace. I know I've been able to do that plenty. But it's always sketch. Mars ban. Ooh, I think he's setting up a skip.
So Salaskar did ban Zaga.
The Vengeance. Never mind.
Okay.
AI skip. AI skip.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, no, it's not going to happen.
There's like 2 people in the world that knows that. As far as I'm aware.
Yeah, no, most people can't really do them yet.
Yeah, this is one of those interesting tracks where you want to go very high traction.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going for crazy optimal stuff, but you can get like a 303 on 4060.
True.
My 305 was on 4860.
Probably somewhere similar. I can't quite remember. So yeah, for being an amateur circuit, this is a very, very tough track.
I stand by my theory that this and Scrapper's Run were switched.
I can believe that. Like, this definitely feels like a semi-pro track.
And actually not even Scrapper, it's probably Death Rose.
Maybe, yeah.
No. I mean, all 3 of them just kind of feel out of place, but they all kind of feel amateur. Or this feels semi-pro, and the other 2 both feel amateur.
Yeah, I think Death Rose is slightly tougher just because of the up and down, the track.
Yeah, maybe.
Upper and lower.
Alright, this one's the real one?
Yes. Can't remember to enter on that instead of just clicking off. There it is.
There we go. Neither one holds that boost again. And both going right then left.
Yep, pretty standard.
Yep.
Well, Nectarn underheating.
Salaskar not, so Salaskar coming up slightly ahead through the fans. And yes, viewers, those are fans. They look like millstones. What, was Salaskar going left of that rock?
Oh, I missed it. Oh, Nectarn, or Salaskar. What you doing there, mate?
Buddy.
Oh, Nectarn, you're scaring me.
It's Salaskar.
2 deaths in the tube on lap 1. Ouch. Yeah, that's very, very unfortunate.
Like Draco said at the start of all this, Salaskar is known for aggressive and risky tube strats. But I'm not even sure what that energy coupling dodge was.
He might have had like a brain melting moment and just could not decide what to do. I've experienced that myself. I can feel for him there.
Right, he holds that boost that time, so that's nice.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play really risky knowing he's 2 deaths down. Ooh, Nectarine dropping the boost there though, going underheating again. And again.
And hitting the edge of the hairpin. He lost a bunch of speed there.
Oh. See how he does here.
Salascalar, what are you doing? Just go between them.
I wonder if he thought he was gonna survive that, because sometimes you can.
Yeah.
Okay,
usually I don't like calling out players that much, but that one...
Yeah. Also, going into that laser beam again, Salascar was so lucky he was still in iframes. That definitely would have killed him again.
I thought it killed you even with iframes.
Well, he hit the very end of it like he did first lap.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even know what that crash even was.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what, 5 crashes?
Yes, 4. Salascalar is just cursed on Vengeance, I guess.
Yep. And Nectar playing it very, very clean. He's had, what, 1 death so far? I think.
On Vengeance? I don't think he's had any.
Oh, nice. Man, he gets so close to the edge of the tube there.
Yeah. Oh, he forgot to put FUD on fast.
To make it matter. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, laser beam caught less than Salascar that time.
Oof.
311. That's very, very solid. Salascar.
I get the feeling he doesn't know this track well.
Yep, I get the same feeling. Wait, you crashed out of the tube there?
Yep.
Oh, the last car thought this was best of 9 still. Whoopsies. No, brother, we got more. Oh, I missed what time he got to. It's probably a high 3.
It was like a 3 like 38, 40, yeah.
He's saying 10 deaths.
It was like 6.
I don't know if it was that many. He did get a lot at the end there. Maybe 7. Yeah, Nectarine with a strong lead now. We'll see how Salascar can pull this up.
Yeah. And you've got to be looking at forces now, right?
All true. Neither players have actually used any forces yet. No skips, no upgrades. Hopefully they can pull out some crazy strategies here and get some points. Especially now that we're in best of 13, they both have 4 forces instead of 3. If they really wanted to, they could pile them all onto one track and ban a bunch of pods.
I mean, I'm really looking for skips more so than bans.
Yeah, skips are really fun. Yeah, ban is banned, Gravine's banned. We'll see where we head off to. Really hoping for some crazy stuff.
Same.
They've gone through Gauntlet and Vengeance. That's 2v2. So
Doug Derby, Force Ban, Mars, and Bulls.
Woo!
There we go.
Oh, man. Okay, so Ben, Mars, and Bulls are all banned on Doug Derby.
Which means you're looking at Beto as the objective fastest left. And then you're looking at the, Elan Maw tie in that little bracket.
Yeah, Bullseye is still there, too, as a safe pick, but a little bit slower, too.
Mm-hmm. And Beto is tough here.
Uh-huh. I have a feeling Salascar is going to go Beto just because it's his favorite pod.
Yeah, probably.
See if he can hold that together if he does.
I mean, I know in this situation I would absolutely be going Elan.
He's going Ma.
Mahonic. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, Nectarine's PB is with Mahonic.
Nice.
It's a 138 with Mahonic. That's really good.
Yeah. Is that a...
Though Salascalar seems to know what he's doing with Mahonic too. Yeah, no, he's got this prepped.
Especially if both of these guys know Mahonic on here pretty well.
This is gonna be crazy.
Be very tight. Oh, look at that save already. You don't have to do anything. Let's go. I like the different cameras too.
Yeah, Salascalar starting the boost earlier.
very minor advantage there. See what the Kashane does.
Even for both of them.
Very clean.
Little wider for Zelascalar.
Ooh, Nectarn holding that boost.
Zelascalar opting not to and getting more boosting here. Slight lead for Zelascalar.
0.2.
Ooh, Nectarn getting that boost into Zelascalar not, but Mahonic is much more forgiving on heat levels on this track than Ben is. Like, you screw that up with Ben, you already can't max out. But with Mahonic, you can.
Yeah, Mahonic, I think he both heats up and cools down faster than Ben.
Yep. Ooh, that's an engine fire for Nectarn. Oh, and a bump for Zelascalar.
Ooh, that's not good. That's going to give Nectarn more base speed. Oh, how did he survive that?
I don't know. But Zelascalar looks to be about even. Slightly behind him now.
Ooh, Nectarn holding that boost again. That's going to give him, I think that gives it to him.
Yep, he's got it. More heat. 38.8, 39.5. Oh, if it wasn't for that bonk.
That was so close.
Oh.
All right, match point for Nectarn. Yeah, Zelascalar has a bit of an uphill battle at this point.
It's
if he
still
wants
totally
to take this.
doable.
It is, and I think we've seen some forms of reversals in the past. So, absolutely.
I don't think we've ever seen a comeback this strong.
I want to say in the first journey, maybe. I don't remember.
Maybe, yeah. Bullseye GVG again.
Nectarn really doesn't want to go to the grab vine.
Can you blame him?
Not at all. Yeah, I honestly have no clue at this point where Zelascalar wants to take us.
I have no clue.
Because we've already gone through all their good tracks. But there's still a good number of them open.
Yeah?
Like, I wouldn't mind a Bumpy's full track, huh? That's just me. Okay. We're going to Howler Gorge. No forces. It's a good one.
All right. And I like Howler.
I'm not entirely sure how strong Zelascalar is here, though. If Nectarn can win this, then he wins this match and moves on to face Metallica.
That'll be a fun one.
Oh,
they both have some crazy strats in the pocket.
Yep.
All right, but here we go. Is Zelascalar on his tournament, fighting for his tournament life?
Yep. Loser here does not continue. Okay, Zelascalar does know that route. Good.
Yep.
Did that not go through?
Doesn't look like it.
Try it. There we go.
Yeah, we're pretty much even. Oh, they're both going, or Zelascalar's going for long jump. Which is not actually faster. Oh, Nectarn with the death.
Uh-oh. Zelascalar can hold this and not crash. Then more than likely he has this, because this is on the shorter side of tracks.
Hecate, we had to extend this round just because a lot of us have been busy. So my match is probably going to be Thursday. And, oh, he makes it into 10, but that is rough.
That's a lot of speed loss there.
Nectarn clean through, but Nectarn did die, so.
Yeah, that looks like about a 6-second difference on the lap.
And Zelascalar underheating really heavily.
Whoa. I've never seen that low of heat there before.
That's a lot of time loss.
And Nectarn catching up.
Zelascalar's still ahead.
45 at the jump, 149.5, so about 4.5-second difference now. Much better than the 6-second difference, I think, at the beginning of the lap.
Yeah, that was so much underheating for Zelascalar.
Yeah, I don't know though. Zlascar still has a healthy lead.
Yeah. Well, remember, Ben loses a little over 0.3 of a second for every second of underheating. So he didn't lose that much time in this context. Oh, lost a bunch of speed there too.
Next turn, keep it clean.
Okay, he made up about a second and a half.
All right, Zlascar not boosting here.
Okay, he didn't underheat to there that time. He's still gonna underheat in the hairpins, but not as badly.
Oh man, that turn just slowly closing the gap. This is exciting.
Yeah. Still looking, it's still Zlascar's race to lose. 53.5 coming off the jump. 56, so it's still like 2.5, almost 3 seconds.
Yeah, it might not be enough without Zlascar crashing.
Not the one you meant to crash. Oh, Zlascar dropping some frames.
Uh-oh. Come back, Zlascar.
By the power of rural Sweden.
There it is. Oh, look, yeah, looks like he's clean there at the end.
Oh yeah, 327. With a lot of time, with a lot of underheating and time loss. Duke can probably 321 or 322.
Absolutely. All right, this match isn't over yet, folks.
Nope. We're going to 11. Banning Mars.
So Nectarine still has all 4 of his forces.
Yeah.
So he could go.
In fact,
he could go absolutely bananas here, and just throws Zlascar so off the trail.
Executioner.
Okay. Yeah. So Zlascar banning Zaga, and Nectarine choosing Executioner. There are so many forces here you can do because there is a skip. He's opting not to.
All right then.
Kind of sad, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping to see some crazy stuff, but
I want to see like no upgrades skip force. Or no, you can't do that one here. Never mind.
I was gonna say, can you even do the skip?
No, you can't.
Get upgrades.
There aren't that many skips you can do no upgrades.
Yeah, I think like Gauntlet and Inferno, I know, are 2 you can do.
Yeah. I know you can do Bunta training.
Oh yeah.
Which, don't get me started on how awful that is.
The exit just snaps you to the ground so hard.
Yeah. Alright, so Zlascar is using AI.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't know if Toy actually breaks anything for you.
I want to say like one of the big rocks in the middle.
Okay. I've actually been playing a bunch of Executioner lately. It's a fun track.
It absolutely is. I remember last year, we both PB'd here.
Yeah, we both PB'd here in our match last year. I beat the time you had in tournament prior by like 4 seconds.
Yep. But then
you beat it by 7.
Good time.
Oh, is Zlascar dying to the ground on the exit?
Oh no!
That feels so bad.
Yeah, the trick I always
the
trick I always say about that exit is just hold neutral like 2 seconds beforehand.
Yeah, no input at all. Next turn, having fun. Nice. But yeah, like I go off throttle, off steering. I don't touch a button.
Oh, you go off throttle too?
Yeah.
Okay. You technically don't have to, but
I just don't touch a button. 119.27 and 123 something. Whew. That's a rough death to get. It's still doable though. That tube is off throttle makes it more likely to crash there. Huh. Well, I'll stop doing that, Ace. It's still totally doable. This tube can be mean. Oh, that's fair.
Oh, that's true. You do lose traction off throttle.
I haven't paid attention. Does Nectarine go for? Yeah, he goes for jump entry. Woo!
Right in there.
Which is really fun.
So that's where we're entering on the left.
no death on
survives.
exit.
Very nice. Yeah, I really like the last half of Executioner because
Yeah.
there's almost nothing going on.
Well, everything outside of that tube is fun. And that tube is still fine, like once you learn it. It just has the two really unfair bits.
Yeah, that's very true.
1749? 1734. So Celestelar did go faster. He needs Nectarn to die. If Nectarn dies, this is anyone's race.
Yep.
And this tube can just opt to kill him.
Oof. I thought he was gonna miss the red carpet area.
It's a matter of preference, Hectate. I use keyboard. Don't you still use a GameCube controller?
I do.
We've had people play on flight sticks, a SNES controller once. All right, let's see this exit. Oh, Nectarn doesn't die.
He was completely upside down too.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
barring something catastrophic.
Yeah, at this point, I don't see it.
I swear to God, if he crashes into the Sarlacc. Okay. This exit can get a little dicey just because it keeps you floating. It didn't keep him floating. And Nectarn's got it cleanly.
I think that's it.
54,
Very well done.
55.
Congratulations to Nectarn.
Yeah. Nectarn takes it.
Very well played. He got knocked off 4 off Nectarn.
Yeah, that was a fun match.
Yeah, I mean, there was pretty low downs for me, but yeah.
Yeah, Vengeance, I kind of started running out of things to say.
Yeah, I absolutely. That's my fault. I
You're
have
good.
not fixed it. Yeah, so I got annoyed that I didn't
Yeah.
remember how to dodge those rocks. So
In between the first
that-
two, left of the coupling.
Yeah, and the fact that I know how to do it, but I couldn't remember it.
Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's really
That's
unfortunate.
Congrats on the win.
Nectarn, you
GG.
get Metallica next round.
Yay, it's gonna be fun, I guess.
Yeah, that's going to be a hot match as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard, I think.
Yeah.
first lap on this track now, Executioner.
Mhm.
Why did I crash on
Oh, the
first lap?
tube exit. That tube exit. It has to snap you to the ground really quickly, just because of orientation can be really weird coming out of it. So it can slam you into the ground hard enough to just kill you. If you're on a weird
So,
orientation or just coming out fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or if you're
but
sliding.
I was aligned with the floor and didn't touch the controller.
Oh, I don't know
So-
then.
Were you still
Yeah,
on throttle at
yes.
least?
Oh yeah, every single lap. Okay.
No, that's
I
good. You're
forgot.
supposed to. You're supposed to.
Okay, what?
That is interesting then.
And like I was saying during commentary, sometimes that spot can just decide to kill you.
Evil track.
Oh yeah. It's called Executioner for a reason.
I think the Fire Mountain was kind of close.
Fire Mountain
right.
Rally was decently close. That track is just fun to see because we don't get it that often.
Yeah, it's one of the least chosen, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'll pull up that list.
Yeah, Nectar.
Fire Mountain Rally. It is the least picked track in tournament. Or second
Second.
least, behind Vengeance.
Which
Yeah,
we're both dead anyway.
I think I PB.
And Howler. You guys
Fire
did
Mountain.
you guys did all 3 of the least popular tracks this match.
How?
Prior to
Okay.
your match, Vengeance had 3 picks. Fire Mountain had 5, and Howler had 6.
If you guys would have done Sunken City, then that'd have been that other one. Yeah, that was a very, very, very fun match to commentate over, for sure.
Yeah, that was a very good one.
Yeah.
Which one was the closest?
Gauntlet was within a couple seconds. Fire Mountain Rally was within a couple seconds. Sebulba's Legacy wasn't super close. Executioner was off by the death.
The Doug Derby one was really close.
Yeah, Doug Derby was the closest.
Yeah, 0.6
like
seconds
that.
looks like.
Yeah, like that. What was your pick on Dugdubber?
Mahonic.
There was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you both went
Shame.
Mahonic.
Yeah, you both seem to know what pick to choose there.
Yeah, but I think I bumped into the wall at one point.
I,
I lost it
I
there.
was
Yeah,
half expecting you to go Beato's Elascalar,
same.
That track.
and it's you.
Wait. Is Beetle faster than Mahonic on Dugdubber?
On paper, yes. But he is
Chalice.
so much harder.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
Next year, right?
Yeah.
There you
Absolutely.
go.
Good game. It was fun.
Yes, nice and vengeance snipe. You.
Yeah, that vengeance didn't really help your deaths per race ratio there, Celestial.
No. Oh my god. Yeah. Not in the mood for that track, no?
I don't blame you at all. Yeah, well played to both of you. So like we said, Nectarn, you're going up against Metallica in Losers Round 3. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out with us. Thanks you for the racers. That was very fun. Thanks
Yeah, this was a really fun one, guys.
Thanks for commentating.
Yeah, thanks Paige for co-commentating with me.
Not a problem.
All right, and that also once again, thanks you to Speed Gaming for allowing us to have this journey. 3rd year in a row. Really appreciate that. And we'll see you guys next time for the next match.
All right, see you all next time.